Welcome back to the show. We're here with Miss Fancy Martin, and I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to meet you. It's such a pleasure to have you at the show today.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, yes. And now we want to talk a little bit about the movie that you're starring in, Can You Hear Him? And everybody's talking about it. But I want to get your feedback in terms of the character that you played. You played Lisa Sparks. So tell us a little bit about that character.
Well, Lisa, she is one of those characters where she is very sassy character, very in touch with her, sexuality. But she's having issues, with her father behavior, the sex, the drug abuse, and also adultery. And she's not, approving of that. So she's very opinionated. She feels that she should be able to speak her mind on what he's doing. Also, with my mother, she is a very strong woman, and she is really holding our family together. She has been, humiliated, in her, out in the public or whatever, but at the same time, she's still trusting in God to keep that family and bring her husband back to God. So playing her role, it has been a really, really, a joyful thing for myself, and also, dealing with some things that I've dealt with in my personal life, so I'm very pleased to have been able to play her role. So very, very great role that was given to myself. So
great.
Yeah.
Well, I had a chance to see the part, so I can say you did an excellent job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now we want to know a little bit about the movie as a whole. What was your take about the movie?
My take on the movie itself was Christians have issues as well. We all have problems, just like normal people. We can all be perfect. So looking behind the door, open the closed doors, the walls, we all are dealing with some type of struggle. But at the end of the day, knowing that you have God beside you, and when you're going through that dark moment in your life, you can always count on Him. He's never gonna let you fall. Absolutely. And I feel like that's what this movie brought. Vivian, the mother that was that played in the movie herself as my mother, she was one of those great characters where she kept believing. And if you believe, you can get through anything, and that's what I felt with this movie. So I feel like it's going to change millions of lives. So that's what I'm praying for it to do. So I'm just very, grateful to be able to play a part in this movie. So.
Oh, great. And I'm sure they were thankful to have you. I know it's tough. And speaking of how tough it is to probably get you on the set, you've had the opportunity to work with some great directors.
Yes, I have.
But one in particular who actually directed this movie, Mr. Corey Scales.
Yes, Corey.
Tell us what it was like to work with Corey.
Well, I would say Corey is very, he's a perfectionist. And I love that about him because I'm the same way. But easy to work with. Direction was very easy. He gave us great direction, and also, just being in his spirit, it gave me ease to be able to do what I needed to do and get the word across to the world. So Corey, excellent, director, and if I have any other chances in the world to work with him, I most definitely will.
Great. Well, again, it was our pleasure to have you here today,
Thank you.
and thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.